We're ready to talk about electric sanders, and I know that John is really excited about the first one. You still got your safety equipment.
I got to put my goggles on because even if we're not going to breathe sawdust, it could get in your eyes. Right?
That's right.
Okay.
And bugs will get in your eyes from a motorcycle.
That's right, absolutely. The first one we're going to talk about here, and actually if you want to pull that Festool vac over for me, we're going to talk about the Deltec sander. It's a little detail sander. Actually, no, you
Oh, wrong one.
We're sorry, here we're right here. It should have been all set up. Our prop guys aren't doing their jobs. They're supposed to pay attention here.
And we're the prop
So
guys.
you put that on the sand. We're the prop guys too. So this is a low budget film here, guys. Okay, so we got this on auto. Now we're using, that's the old style.
Correct, the
We're
old style.
using the Festool CT22 vac. It's an auto start vac. These are Festool sanders that we're going to be going over first. This is their the little Deltex Delta Sander DX93. It's a little orbital sander. And Ken, you want to go over the difference between orbital and random orbital?
Sure. An orbital sander just cuts a round orbit. So it makes really a myriad of small circles.
Okay.
Which can, if you're not careful depending on what you're sanding, actually create a pattern.
Okay.
By going to a random orbital, you're not making a true circle, but because of a counterbalance that spins, you're actually doing
You look pretty
oblong.
cool through these, you know that?
I need to get my wife a pair of those. Oh, boy, yeah.
Okay. So this little sander will allow you to get into corners very easily. If you can see that or not. But you can stand right up to the corner. And notice we have almost total dust collection with this sander as well, as with all the Festools. So that's the Deltec sander. And this one has a random orbit from 5,000 to 9,700 RPM. And the
real benefit to that is the size of the shoe. It's so small that you can get into a lot of places that a larger sander wouldn't get to.
So smaller is better.
In some
You
cases,
think? Yeah.
in some cases, it will go where the big won't.
That's right. Okay. All right.
But
what's the next sander we have?
Let's go bigger and see what it can do.
All right. Are we going to run that one?
We certainly can, because there's an important difference on this tool.
Okay.
If you'll notice on the tool that John has, he has one. It's got a hardwired plug. On a lot of the newer Festool tools, the plugs are actually, and as you can see, this one is brand new. And once again, we really want to thank Festool for providing us with this tooling. But this has the quick release.
It's called the plug-it cord. And this just pops on the back. Pops right into the back of the sander. And the advantage to this is that if you have several sanders out for a job, you only have to have one cord. If for some reason the cord breaks, it wears out, you cut it with something, you just have to get a new cord, plug it in.
Now I notice there's something different on the back of this compared to what we did just a minute ago.
Yeah, this one is set up with a bag, which is nice for, like maybe on the job site if you're working, doing refacing or something like that. This bag also comes off, and you can hook this up to the vac. So you've got
so it can go either way.
Dust collection, exactly.
Oops, I'm sorry.
We don't need that on.
That's right.
What are you doing, Ken? Come on.
I just want to see if you were paying
Get with
attention.
the program here. Come on.
You took your glasses off. It threw me off.
I know. Oh, yeah, I should put my glasses on. Here, actually, I'll put these glasses back on so I can actually see something. Okay, so you want to go over this one?
Sure.
Go right ahead.
Once again, in performance, its characteristics are very similar to the sander that we used just a moment ago. Once again, the primary difference is the foot is larger. It will, as the other one did, get right up to the edge. What are you doing? Get with the program here. You can't get good help. This will get right up to the edge. The real difference here is the sanding surface involved. This is much larger, so this will not even remotely begin to go where the smaller sander went. But as you can see, one, with the bag, the collection isn't quite as positive as you would get with the vacuum. We had a little bit more dust here, although we didn't throw a lot of dust in the air.
Right.
But the surface area that we sanded was much larger. So the real difference between this and the smaller sander would be the foot itself,
That's
would
correct.
you say?
Exactly.